This is a hero, cursed by fate, forged by darkness, only to find themselves in the light, to find themselves and a new path for the world around them. The days roll on, and the past shifts into the future, and the ideals of the old are inherited into the new. And if they can be inherited, they can evolve into something even more beautiful. This is a hero, cursed by fate, and forced to handle the world's darkness. This is a tale of a boy with blue eyes, and this is his story. The Hidden Leaf Village and the Shinobi world has evolved from a war-riddled world to one of peace, unison, and harmony. But it's thanks to the efforts of those who had fought in the Fourth Great Ninja War that made this new peaceful era possible. Naruto had made his dream come true, and as the Seventh Hokage, he would defend the village and his new family with Hinata from all threats. The village rejoiced, all except for one. This is where we would meet Boruto Uzumaki, son of Naruto, grandson of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. Despite his father being respected, to Boruto, a Hokage who couldn't even see what was closest to him was worthless. This hatred for the Hokage rotted Boruto to the core when it comes to his father. But when Naruto's shadow clone attended his daughter Himawari's birthday, that was the last straw for Boruto and wanted to take him down for the sadness he caused his sister. And by the knocking of his front door, when Boruto was expecting his father, he instead met his fate. And that fate was Sasuke Uchiha, a wandering shinobi and Naruto's longtime rival and friend. Seeing the similarities between him and Naruto, Sasuke accepts Boruto's offer to train him, but only if he could master the Rasengan. To make a Rasengan, there are 3 important steps that have to be taken in order to master a jutsu that originally took 3 years to create. The first step is the flow of rotation, the second is the concentration of power, and the third step combines the two together. The Fourth Hokage and Naruto both have had their fair struggles mastering such a technique that is A rank, but thanks to his teacher Konohamaru Sarutobi observing his training, Boruto mastered the Rasengan. Sasuke saw that it was smaller compared to the average Rasengan, but taking it the wrong way, Boruto angrily runs off before Sasuke said that he passed. Out of anger and the need to take down his father, he used a scientific ninja tool to fake a perfect result. Seeing Boruto's deception, Sasuke decides to play along in hopes of teaching Boruto a lesson. During their training together, Sasuke was able to teach Boruto many new skills and tactics. But when Boruto asked about Naruto's weaknesses, Sasuke gave Boruto a little advice. That Boruto needs not to focus on the current Naruto, but the Naruto who made it this far. A piece of advice that sadly went over Boruto's head, but that lesson would soon come to be very clear when he would be then taking part in this year's tuning exams alongside his teammates. One of them was Sarada Uchiha, daughter of Sasuke and Sakura Uchiha, and a combination of brains and brawn, and Mitsuki, son of Orochimaru, which comes to everyone's shock. However, the new Team 7 weren't the only ones in the Leaf Village competing for the rank of Chunin, but their friends from the academy also took part as well. There was Team 5, consisting of Denki Kaminarimon, Metal Lee, and Iwabe Yuino. There was Team 15, with Wasabi Izuno, Sumire Kake, and Namida Susumenno. Team 25, with Hoki Taketori, Hako Kurui, and Rengen Kukubo. Team 40, with Enko Onikuma, Doshu Goetsu, and Suru Itoi. And finally, Team 10, with Inojin Yamanaka, Chocho Akimichi, and Shikadai Nara. Along with many genin of the 5 great nations, our hero skills were about to be put to the ultimate test, while Boruto uses the ninja tool to win it all. The tuning exams had begun, but only a handful made the cut after the first round. But thankfully this year, over 90% of all contestants made it within the written test, even with a surprise question by Sai Yamanaka, Inojin's father. The second test proved to be even more of a challenge. The contenders were placed in an abandoned village that serves as grounds for a flag hunt. Among the white flags that were scattered around, there were 16 golden flags that needed to be found. Whoever possesses the golden flag will make it to the final rounds. A battle royale was on for the flags. But despite his use of an illegal ninja tool, Boruto and his team made the cut, while the others weren't so lucky. The finalists who would make it to hopefully earning the rank of Chunin were placed. Boruto Uzumaki, Sarada Uchiha, Mitsuki, Shikadai Nara, Inojin Yamanaka, Chocho Akimichi, Yurui, Yoda, Toroi, Araya, Shinki, Wasabi Izuno, and Hoki Taketori, along with Takanami Senka and Metal Lee. But before they could fight, they would all have to rest. Boruto believed that the tool Katasuke gave him would help him wow his father as the door of his bedroom opened, thinking that it was him. But Boruto instead was visited by his uncle and head of the Hyuga clan, Neji Hyuga. Hinata told Neji about Boruto's beef with Naruto, and had told his nephew that in order to come face to face with Naruto in combat, he must first connect with Naruto's heart alongside his. But the feeling of abandonment was too great for Boruto, and went into the final steadfast on beating his father, even by unfair means. Meanwhile, out there in the Shinobi world, multiple attacks on Jinchuriki were made, and those who were injured in the explosions were Killer Bee, Utakata, Yugito Ni, and Han. Thankfully, none of them, and neither are their tail beasts, dead. But what they had saw was all sent to Naruto and Kurama. The third round of the Chunin exams had begun, a series of matches to determine who will make it to the rank of Chunin, with hosts such as the 5 Kage, including the 5th Kazekage Gaara, the 6th Mizukage Chojuro, the 5th Raikage Darui, and finally the 4th Tsuchikage Kurotsuchi. With the scientific ninja tool at hand, Boruto won his first bout with Yurui, but all that changed when he was exposed by Naruto during his match with Shikadai. Boruto was disgraced, disqualified, and failed as a shinobi. But before father and son had time to talk, 3 powerful beings descended from the heavens to claim Naruto and Kurama. And all were from the same clan as Kaguya and Tonari. There was one who uses a fishing pole to steal chakra named Urushiki Otsutsuki, a man with brute strength named Kinshiki Otsutsuki, and one who absorbs chakra and leader of the group. His name, Momoshiki Otsutsuki. It was there Naruto and Sasuke learned about their plan. Momoshiki wants to create a cinnabar elixir out of the fruit Kaguya left behind, including the tailed beasts, where immortality and great power would await them. Our heroes fought bravely and strong, but the arena and most of the audience were hurt, and Naruto was taken away. Boruto saw the horror of where his selfishness led, and now with even Hinata and Himawari injured too, Boruto was in a similar state to how Naruto used to be. Without a father to respect him, or a mother to love him, all seemed hopeless. However, Sasuke gave Boruto a chance to save Naruto and redeem himself, because his student hated to lose, much like Naruto. With Naruto's old jacket and Sasuke's old headband on him, Boruto leaves with the 5 Kage and Sasuke to save Naruto. Once saved, Boruto and Naruto finally reconciled. However, Boruto is fine with how things are now, so long as Naruto could tell stories about his past to Boruto. Boruto's pride was put aside, and the son finally connects his heart to the father. But they were not out of the woods yet. Driven into a corner, Momoshiki devours both Urushiki and Kinshiki's chakra to gain even more power. But thanks to Naruto and Sasuke, victory was almost at hand. However, the pride of humans gave Momoshiki a second chance. It was one last Rasengan from Boruto. That was all that was needed to take Momoshiki's life and finish the battle once and for all. Boruto found himself passed out after a long battle, but not before Momoshiki said his last piece. Beware, for those blue eyes, you'll slowly but eventually take everything from you. And know this as well, that those who outmatch the gods cannot be ordinary rodents for long. But you'll come to realize my meaning soon enough, inferior creature. The world was saved, and the definition of a true shinobi remains the same, even within Boruto. It did take time to regain respect from everyone, but Boruto soon got it back, along with a little something sweet for him and Himawari from Naruto himself. After what happened, Boruto decided that he wasn't going to be the Hokage like his father and grandfather. He would leave that to Sarada. But instead, he wants to become someone who would protect the Hokage like Sasuke. And with this goal, Boruto was more than on his way to follow his own ninja way. And with Sarada, Mitsuki, and all his friends' help, the dream was almost within Boruto's sight. For this was his story. At the end of the Otsutsuki invasion, Boruto and the ninja world believed that the worst was behind them. But I'm afraid that the worst has yet to come.